Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2962. Today's date is 16th of December 2023. It's almost like morning at 8:58 a.m. All right. So yesterday I haven't really recorded my Artifact episode. Why? Because I was actually thinking about something really else. So that's why I didn't really record my gameplay. So I didn't really record my Artifact. All right. Let's talk about the project. All right. So recently I'm working on the Spider-Man project, and basically it's a RPG game. And there is one problem with RPG game. It's just like that key in RPG game you won't be able to do any kind of like a creativity in that RPG game. So okay, in simulation game you have complete freedom of creativity, things that you want, whatever, whatever. But in RPG games you just have to follow the game principle, game laws, and things like that. So and yeah, it's really essential to me to record my RPG games too, because I didn't really want my channel kind of like making just one kind of video. RPG game is really good, okay, but not that much, okay, like basically once in a month, that is okay. So I record Spider-Man almost like 2 days ago, and yes, since yesterday, sorry, day before yesterday I record. Then yesterday I was just editing, okay, and the editing everything is actually done within the entire day, okay, and I uploaded that video, and after this artifact episode I public that video. Okay, I told you in the RPG game doesn't really require that much of creativity, so yeah, that video is done. As also is this thing, the video quality is like little bit good. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it just it's not the thing that I'm actually expecting that. But still it's good, yeah. Like I'm not actually hoping for this anything. I didn't really edit the intro sequence as well, nothing really at all. I just like just straight up edit and that's it, okay. uh, okay, so I upload my video, then after this I will public my video, and yeah, this is it. This all those also after this I will record Akinator video, and yeah. So this is all those things happened regarding about the project. Okay, let's talk about what is. Let's just directly jump. No, let's talk about something really else. What is actually happened yesterday? Nothing really. Yeah. Wake up in the morning, did my work. Also, yeah. At the evening, Prashik and Prashi went to the Pune. So, uh, like, I'm not actually feeling that much bad. Am I feeling? Actually, is that I'm actually bring that topic to this point now. So yeah, but actually nothing really at all. I understand what is exactly my position at this moment, and yeah, everyone comes and goes, whatever. I have to live with the fact and things. All right. So should we ask questions? Yeah, let's ask question to myself. These are not the funny question. These are kind of like a some sort of informative, yeah, memory improvement questions. All right. Yeah. Okay. Who wrote the play Hamlet? Hamlet. I didn't really know Hamlet is a define Hamlet. Hamlet. It's a kind of like a, some sort of book maybe. Hamlet is a human settlement that is a smaller than town or village. Uh, I think it's a okay. Hamlet is a book. Yeah, Hamlet is a book wrote by William Shakespeare. Oh, yeah, William Shakespeare wrote by Hamlet. All right. What exactly is this book about? The tragedy of Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark, often shortened to Hamlet. It's a tragedy written by the William Shakespeare sometime between 1599 to 1600. It's a Shakespeare longest play with 29,551 words. Now, what is this book about? It's a play. Okay, it's a play. A tragedy and drama. Yeah, it is a play. Okay, Hamlet. I didn't really knew it. Next question. What is the currency of Australia? Uh, US dollar, Australian dollar. Yeah, Australian dollar. Maybe I think that is Australian dollar. Mm, copy. It's a Australian dollar, na? It says a dollar. There is one thing for sure is that Australian dollar or maybe Australian pound. Um, Currency of Australia is Australian dollar. Yeah, Australian dollar. Yeah, that is. Name of the European five European country: Germany, then France, then uh, United Kingdom (UK), Belgium, Spain, Austria, then Turkey, then Finland, then Sweden, um, then Czech Republic, then uh, Ukraine, then Netherlands, then I do know a lot of country in Europe. Yeah. What is the largest ocean in the world? Is the Pacific Ocean. Who is the current president of United States? Joe Biden. What is the boiling point of water in Celsius? 100 degrees Celsius. Name three famous poet. Poet. Ah, poet. Oh, him. Yeah. Name three poet. I didn't really knew about the poet, but okay, let's talk about it. Poet. Famous poet. Maybe I didn't really knew it. Famous poet. Okay, William Shakespeare is also included as a poet. Okay, yeah. Emily Dinkin, Robert. These are the kind of like a some sort of European or English people. What about the Indian? Um, I know bunch of them, but I didn't really recognize at the moment. Maybe. But yeah, ChatGPT says William Shakespeare, Emily Dickinson, Robert Frost, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, Pablo Neruda. These are the some of the famous poet, but I didn't really knew. Beside, what is the capital city of Brazil? Brasilia. Who discovered the penicillin? Ah, whoa, that is who discovered the penicillin. Penicillin was discovered by Sir Alexander Fleming. Oh, okay. So penicillin is a kind of like a some sort of like a pain reliever. It's not painkiller. It's a pain reliever. It's a kind of like a some sort of drugs that is actually invented in 1928 by the Alexander Fleming. Yeah, I used to know that. Okay. Then penicillin, then paracetamol. These are the kind of like a newer version. Okay. What is the chemical form of water? H2O. Name three Shakespearean tragedies. Name three Shakespearean tragedies. Ah, Shakespearean tragedies. Tragedies: Hamlet, Othello, King Lear. Okay, I didn't really know there is a. I am not really sure about that. Like Shakespeare is a kind of like a thing. Do know about the Shakespeare, but usually I'm not really familiar with this thing because it's European. I'm actually from India, so yeah. What is the formula of calculating density? Formula for calculating density. Well, I didn't know that. Let me formula for calculating this. Okay, formula for calculating density is a density is equal to mass. Density is substance, mass is the substance, and volume is the substance. Okay. Let me Google it. Maybe ChatGPT didn't really properly answer mathematical question. Maybe yeah. Um, M is equal to D is equal to mv. D means density, M is mass divided by volume. That is called density. Okay, so basically, let me tell one thing: the density of the mass is actually depend upon density of the particular substance is actually depend on the mass and their volume. So let me tell you, there is a 1 meter cube of water has a kind of like a some sort of different mass. I'm not really sure that then I calculate the density. Density is a kind of like a thing that key how much density is. Okay, so as example is that key if you mix water, oil and honey in the same glass, then you can clearly see the density of the particular different of liquid. Okay, so uh, like uh, like there are particular layer. Okay, maybe honey is a very heavy, so it will be in bottom, then water in between, and petrol is a little bit lighter, so it's actually above all of them. So those are the kind of like a fluids have different density which act something really very different when they mix up together. Okay, yeah. Next question. Who wrote the great Gatsby? Gatsby. I didn't really knew that. Like Great Gatsby is a kind of like a movie, maybe is actually uh, is written by the F. Scott Fitzgerald. I didn't knew that. And the Great Gatsby is a movie, na? Yeah. And I think I haven't really seen it. What is the smallest prime number? One. Smallest prime number is a one, na? Let me sure is this thing one or maybe seven. Also one or maybe three. Wait. Smallest prime number is a one. Um. Oh, fuck. Okay, smallest prime number is a two. Okay, so prime number is a like what is prime number? So actually you won't be able to divide by anything. Okay, yeah, that is also prime number is a actual number that is greater than one. Okay, but it's not the product of two smaller and neutral number. In the prime number is has to be only two distinct positive discovered one and itself. Example of prime numbers include 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, so on. Okay, so basically is that key prime number is actually divided by itself and then nothing. Okay, so basically is that key 2 is a prime number. Okay, 1 shouldn't supposed to be count. I don't know why 1 is not count. Okay, 3 is a prime number because 3 is actually divided by 3. Okay, then it's 0. Okay, you can't say 4 is a prime number because 4 is actually divided by 2. Okay, and then 5 is a prime number because 5 is divided by 5 itself. 6 is not a prime number. 6 is divided by 2 and 3, and 7 is a prime number because 7 is actually divided by 7 itself. So basically, most of the odd number are the prime number. Kind of. Okay. Still not say, but kind of. Okay. Name the three famous artists from the Renaissance. Renaissance means like that. Okay, usually I'm talking about from 1000 to 1600 or maybe 1700 year. Okay, like basically like this is the 2023 na, so I'm talking about 1000 to uh, 1600 or 1700, maybe that is called Renaissance, or maybe I don't know. But some of the painters that I know, and which is kind of like artist, which is I'm really Da Vinci Code. Okay, Da Vinci Code for Leonardo da Vinci, then Picasso, then uh, three artists from Renaissance. I didn't really get it. What is exactly the Renaissance? Okay, I just want to know what is exactly the Renaissance. Renaissance was the period of European history spanning roughly through 14th century to 17th of century. Okay, I thought that ki 1000th century to 17th. Okay, but 14th century to 17th century, characterized by the revival of interest of classical learning, art, and literature. It's a mark as a shift from the medieval to modern world, emphasize the human individual, and renew focus on the science and arts. Renaissance has a profound impact on various aspects of culture, including literature, art, philosophy, science. It plays crucial role in shaping the culture landscaping of the Western civilization. Okay, uh, three artist, yes, an artist from Renaissance. Renaissance. Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci, and then Michelangelo Bernardi. Renown is the for sculpture of including the David and iconic statue of the Pieta as well as Fiasco. Raphael. Raphael is a notable work such as the School of Anthem, Marriage of Virgin. Raphael. I know Leonardo. I know Raphael might be. Like I heard of it, but I didn't really know that much properly. But Leonardo da Vinci, I knew. What is the capital city of China? Beijing. Who wrote the father of modern physics? Who wrote the modern? Who is the known for father of modern physics? Mm, Father of modern physics might be Leonardo da Vinci. Albert Einstein. Yeah, Albert Einstein. Okay, oh yeah, definitely Albert Einstein. I'm sorry. What is the largest desert in the world? Sahara. Name three famous women in the history. Mother Teresa. Uh, Mother Teresa. Then name three famous women in the history. I'm just actually understanding only one, Mother Teresa, but who are those? Cleopatra, Madam Maria Curie. Okay, Maria Curie is also really important, and Rose Park is an influential figure of American civil rights and movements. She plays a key role in the Cleopatra. I know Cleopatra is the queen of ancient Egypt, known for the intelligence of the political acumen. Then Madame Curie. Okay, so basically she found substance called kind of like a radioactive substance. Okay, and she died because of that radioactive substance, because it's the radioactive substance. Yeah. And Mother Teresa, I'm not really about the Rose Park, but yeah. What is the speed of sound in air? Ah, speed of sound, maybe 700, 800 kilometer per hour. I think 800 kilometer per hour. Let me 800 kilometer per hour. Okay, so speed of sound depend on the factors such as the temperature, humidity, and composition of the air. At sea level, the temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, 40 degree Fahrenheit. The speed of sound approximately is 343 meter per second. Approximately in uh, kilometer. Okay, 1225, 1225 kilometer per hour. Okay, yeah, these are the speed of sound in air. Okay, 1200. Yeah, 1200 you have to understand. Who composed the symphony number 9? Symphony number 9. Who composed the symphony number 9? I am not really sure what is a symphony. Symphony number 9 is a commonly attributed to Lord Van Beevert. His ninth symphony has also has a Kroll symphony, particularly famous for the final movement of the feature or to jai choral composition with a text based and poem. I am not really sure. Symphony number 9, no, I am not really sure. What is the capital city of South Africa? South Africa? Capital city of South Africa. Capital city of South Africa. What is the capital city of South Africa? Capital city of South Africa. However, it is important to note that South Africa is a three capital cities, different branches government. Uh, Pretoria, Pretoria, Cape Town, and okay, these are the kind of like basically South Africa is actually has a three capital city according to the branches of their government. Okay, like executive and legislative and judicial, these are the branches of the government, and according to that they have completely different cities. But I heard Cape Town. Okay, so maybe Cape Town is a kind of like a capital city of South Africa. Okay, Cape Town. What is the three type of cloud? Three type of cloud. I didn't really know what is like. There are kind of like a different type of cloud. Three type of cloud. Um, Cumulus cloud, stratus cloud, and cirrus cloud. Fluffy white color with a flat base, often associated with the fair weather. Stratus cloud, low gray cloud that often cover with the entire sky and blanket, bringing the overcast condition. And cirrus cloud is a wispy a cloud found at a high altitude, usually indicating the air weather, but also associated with the approaching storm. I didn't really knew that. I don't really care about that. What is the chemical symbol of oxygen? O. Who painted Stray Night? Who painted Starry Night? Who painted Starry Night? Uh, Let me Google it because I want images. I want images. Uh, Vacant Van Golf is a painted Starry Night. Oh, let me see the painting. Oh, these are the paintings now. Oh, that is really good. Okay, Vacant Van Golf. Vincent Van Gogh. Vincent Van Gogh. Vincent Van Gogh is painted this painting. What is the formula for Pythagoras theorem? Uh, half into breadth into height, half half into base into height. Pythagoras theorem, half into base into height, na? Half into base into height. Wait, half into base into height. Okay, a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, yeah, ChatGPT didn't really tell this thing properly. Let me Google it. Pythagoras theorem is under root of c is kind of like something really okay. Pythagoras theorem is calculating the c means like okay. So we have a rectangle. Okay, we just have to calculate the this side. So for that we need a square plus b square, or maybe under root of a square plus b square. C is called c is okay, length of hypotenuse. A is kind of like a length of overall two sides of the right angle triangle. Okay, yeah. So a square plus b square, under root of a square plus b square, under root of a square plus b square. These are the hypotenuse. C square is equal to a square plus b square, or maybe c is equal to under root of a square plus b square. Yeah. um Name the famous ancient civilization. uh, Egyptian civilization, maybe. Cleopatra was in them. Then Egyptian, I'm not really sure. There is a one Harappa civilization. It's in Pakistan at the moment. Okay. Then is actually in Sindh province. Then then ancient civilization, Egyptian civilization, who made the pyramid, and then European civilization, maybe we don't really knew about the Chinese civilization, but China has a kind of like a very uh, different civilization. We don't really knew that. Wait, let me Google it. Where was it? Famous ancient famous civilization. Mm, okay, yeah, ancient Egypt, yeah, ancient Greece and ancient Rome. Okay, so ancient Greece. Okay, so Greece, Rome, and then I actually remember. Like basically, is this the ancient Egypt and ancient Greece are the kind of like a ancient, but Harappa that we know is kind of like a way more ancient than that. Okay, it's actually even more ancient. Okay, couple of hundred before that, all those things, and it actually tells the kind of like a modern city at that time. They build the roads. They have kind of like a home which is two layer of home. So it's kind of like a really good. What is the currency of India? Rupees. Who wrote author of 1948? Who is the author of 1948? What is the 1984? George Orwell. And what is a 1984? 1984 is not that much long. What exactly happened in 1984? Maybe there is some sort of thing, maybe. Author of 1984, the dysta- dystopian novel of published 1949 as a warning against the uh, totalism. The novel explored the theme of violence, loyalty, control, and power. The novel explores the dark version of the power over the mind of masses. In novel, Oceania is controlled by the totalitarian government and seek the complete control of citizens. The novel has an amazing run as a work of political prophecy. Olvin is now universal shorthand of anything impressive as a totalitarian. Okay, so it's a kind of like a some sort of book, maybe. I'm not really sure. What is the capital city of Russia? Moscow. Name three famous actors from the Hollywood Golden Age. Three famous actors from the Hollywood Golden Age. Uh, Wait. Famous actor for Hollywood Golden Age. Now I'm not really understand what is the meaning of Hollywood Golden Age. Paste. So Cary Grant, Humver, Humphrey Bogart, and Clark Gable. Okay, so like, but why they called as a golden age? So basically, this golden age means like that, na? Ki actually kind of like a something really like I'm talking about from 90s. Okay, so at that time they have, yeah, but you shouldn't supposed to be called as a golden age. Okay, what is the square root of 64? Is a 4. 6 square root, nah, it's not cube. Square root 16. Sorry, sorry. Cube root is 4. Square root is 16. Who wrote the Pride of? It's been 32 minutes. Okay, yeah. So the question is really interesting. I love to wanted to talk. Yeah, this is it. This end. I have so many things to do, and thank you.